final ecosystem working group all hands for 2022. It's been a wild year, to say the least. All right, we're going to kick off with a kind of 5 to 7 minute overview of the ecosystem working group. As a reminder, the ecosystem working group mission is to seed the long-term growth of the decentralized web by cultivating a wide variety of stakeholders, aligning them with the success of IPFS, Filecoin, and libp2p, and treating them like gold. And the ecosystem working group focuses on 3 main protocols. Obviously, most of you know Filecoin is a crypto-powered storage network that is the storage network of Web3. Hundreds of builders leveraging what our technology stack. IPFS is a content addressing platform that makes the web work peer-to-peer. It is the data and content platform of Web3. You can see some of the awesome companies and protocols that are leveraging IPFS. And libp2p is a modular network stack for P2P protocols that has become the networking library of Web3 with awesome platforms like ETH2 and Polkadot leveraging it. And the team from the ecosystem working group, as a reminder, comes from 6 different orgs, up from 2 at the end of last year when the ecosystem working group was formed. And I think this number is old, but there's probably over 100 full-time contributors right now, and many more that engage across all the different organizations. Here is the smiling faces of all the people in the ecosystem working group, led by our fearless leader, Proto Colin. I watched some of his YouTube's greatest hits for inspiration to get going. So we have the Filecoin IPFS ecosystem growth team, Web3 startups and projects. I have the unfortunate position of having my picture next to the only male model on our team, Ruben, and then the enablement team that keeps everything running. We drafted some top-level goals for 2023 for the ecosystem working group, kind of split into 2 different mandates. One is to drive large-scale and production-grade adoption of Filecoin and IPFS with businesses, applications, clients, and storage providers, and that includes 100 plus value generating projects on FBM in Q1, client onboarding to 10 PIBs a day, focusing on large scale clients, and growing the percentage of large scale SPs that are storing verified data from 12 to 30%. Drive large production scale adoption of IPFS, apps, browsers that support tens to 100 millions of users, and synthesize and clearly communicate the case for IPFS and Filecoin to the Web3 community. And that's where we rely on everyone on this call to help spread the word and evangelize all the things that are going on in our ecosystem. The second part is accelerating the next wave of Web3 startups and projects, support hundreds of startups building on IPFS, Filecoin, and the Protocol Labs network through Crypto Winter, accelerate hundreds of startups in the IPFS and Filecoin ecosystems through grants and our accelerator programs. Now is the best time to build your business. Obviously, one of the largest parts of the ecosystem working group is the Filecoin network, which has grown incredibly, even through Crypto Winter. We have close to 4,000 storage providers in 44 plus countries, and increasingly growing across Singapore, Korea, North America, 15 exabytes of storage capacity, which has grown, and currently have 371 PIBs of client data, which is up an incredible 15x year to date. Obviously, thanks to the Starboard team for these awesome dashboards that we rely on. Web2 clients have almost 1,200 unique clients that have onboarded verified deals. 19% of those clients have onboarded over 100 terabytes. The Q4 goal, which we're very close to, Stefan and his team is only 1% away from reaching that of 20%. And this is an incredible number, over 100 million NFTs stored on NFT.storage from close to 100,000 users, which both users and NFTs are up almost 6x. And it would be hard to tell that there was a downturn or crypto winter based on this hockey stick growth that they have managed to produce even during crypto winter. On the bottom graph, you can see over 312 terabytes of active deals in Filecoin, and data stored on Filecoin via Web3 storage continues to scale. Looks like the hockey stick is even increasing in October and November. And obviously, the lifeblood of the ecosystem working group, we have hundreds of startups that are building on IPFS and Filecoin, and 500 plus total funded teams, Colin's favorite graph up and to the right. And you can see as these teams start to scale, as the ecosystem matures, more and more of these companies are raising Series B, Series C, Series D, and that is all great capital that is coming into our ecosystem. Some of the major use cases and things that we're focused on across the ecosystem: personal storage and communication apps. You can see Skiff, which is kind of a Google Drive competitor built on IPFS. ChainSafe, Fleek. Fleek just announced today a $25 million round led by Polychain to continue to iterate on building the Fleek network and a decentralized CDN. Metaverse and gaming is obviously a big focus. Mona, OP Games, Double Jump, and Zone are some of the awesome teams building in that space. Mona last year raised a $15 million Series A. Video and audio, another big focus. Huddle, one who just helped organize an amazing Phil Bangalore, for those of you who attended that. And decentralized identity and credentialing, Lit Protocol, Ceramic, Spruce, Unstoppable Domains, who have all raised over 10 million to continue to build out that important aspect. Developer tools, crypto networks, Celestia raised $55 million Series B. Zama, building the awesome technology of homomorphic encryption, which is kind of a game changer if we can layer that on top of our data. Fleek, again, launching their decentralized CDN, announced their Series A today. And there's hundreds of large data sets stored on Filecoin from the Internet Archive, OpenSea, the USC Shoah Foundation. And that is the end of the ecosystem working group.